Has the Lord Chancellor arrived yet?
No.
And the deans of the faculties?
No.
Call them at once, then, for the door is to be opened. For there is a suspicion that the solution of life itself may be hidden behind it. I call the Lord Chancellor and the deans of the 4 faculties. And don't forget the glazier. Without him it is hopeless.
Victoria!
The young lady will be coming in a moment.
Good. The carriage is waiting, the table is set, the wine is on ice. Permit me to embrace you, sir. Victoria! Good. I am waiting.
It seems to me that all this has happened before.
It has.
Perhaps I have dreamt it.
Put it in a poem, perhaps.
Or put it in a poem.
Then you know what
Then
poetry
I know
is.
what dreaming is.
Seems to me that we have said all this to each other before, in some other place.
Then you may soon figure out what reality is.
Or dreaming.
Or poetry.
We are gathered here to discuss the opening of that door, of course. What does the Dean of the Theology faculty think of it?
I do not think. I believe. Credo!
I hold.
I know.
I doubt until I have evidence and witnesses.
Now they are fighting again. Well, what does theology believe?
I believe that this door must not be opened because it hides dangerous truths.
Truth is never dangerous.
What is truth?
What can be proved by 2 witnesses?
Anything can be proved by 2 false witnesses, thinks the pettifogger.
Truth is wisdom, and wisdom, knowledge, is philosophy itself. Philosophy is the science of sciences, the knowledge of knowing, and all other sciences are its servants.
Natural science is the only true science, and philosophy is no science at all. It is nothing but empty speculation.
Good.
Good, you say? And what are you then? You are the arch enemy of all knowledge. You are the very antithesis of knowledge. You are ignorance and obscuration.
Good. You cry good. You, who cannot see beyond the length of your own nose in the magnifying glass. Who believes in nothing but your own unreliable senses. In your vision, for instance, which may be farsighted, nearsighted, blind, purblind, cross-eyed, one-eyed, colorblind, redblind, greenblind.
Oh, peace! One crow does not peck out the other's eye.
If I had to choose between the 2, theology and medicine, I should choose neither.
And if I had to sit in judgment on the 3 of you, I should find all guilty. You cannot agree on a single point, and you never could. Let us get back to the case in court. What is the opinion of the Lord Chancellor as to this door and its opening?
Opinion? I have no opinion whatever. I am merely appointed by the government to see that you don't break each other's arms and legs in the council while you are educating the young. Opinion? Why, I might take mighty good care to avoid everything of the kind. I once had 1 or 2. But they were refuted at once. Now, opinions are always refuted. By their opponents, of course. But perhaps we might open the door now, even with the risk of finding some dangerous truths behind it.
What is truth? What is truth?
I am the truth and the life.
I am the science of sciences.
I am the only exact science.
I doubt.
Instructors of the young, take shame.
Lord Chancellor, as representative of the government, as head of the Corps of Instructors, you must prosecute this woman's offence. She has told all of us to take shame, which is an insult. And she has, in a sneering, ironical sense, called us instructors of the young, which is a slanderous speech.
Poor youth.
She pities the young, which is to accuse us. Lord Chancellor, you must prosecute the offence.
Yes, I accuse you of sowing doubt and discord in the minds of the young.
Listen to her. She herself is making the young question our authority. And then she charges us with sowing doubt. Is it not a criminal act? I ask all the right-minded.
Yes, it is criminal.
All the right-minded have condemned you. Leave in peace with your lucre, or else.
Or else? What else?
Else you will be stoned.
Or crucified.
I will leave. Follow me, and you shall learn the riddle.
Which riddle?
What did he mean with my lucre?
Probably nothing at all. That kind of thing we call talk. He was just talking.
But it is what hurt me more than anything else.
That is why he said it, I suppose. Humans are that way.
Hooray! The door is open.
What was behind the door? Deans of the faculties. What was behind that door?
Nothing. That is the solution of the world riddle. In the beginning, God created heaven and the earth out of nothing.
Out of nothing comes nothing.
Yes, bosh. Which is nothing.
I doubt. And this is a case of deception. I appeal to all the right-minded.
Who are the right-minded?
Who can tell? Frequently, all the right-minded come to a single person. Today it is me and mine, tomorrow it is you and yours. To that position you are appointed, or rather, you appoint yourself to it.
We have been deceived.
Who has deceived you?
Agnes!
Will the daughter please tell us what she meant by having this door opened?
No, my friends. If I did, you would not believe me.
Why then, there is nothing there.
You have said it, but you have not understood.
It is nonsense what she says.
Nonsense!
They are to be pitied.
Are you in earnest?
Always in earnest.
You think the right-minded are to be pitied also?
They most of all, perhaps.
And the four faculties too?
They also, and not the least. 4 heads, 4 minds, and 1 body. Who made that monster?
She has not answered.
Stone her then.
I have answered.
Here, she answers.
Stone her. She answers.
Whether I answer or do not answer, stone me. Come, my prophet, and I shall tell you the riddle. But far away from here, out in the desert where no one can hear us, no one see us, for you see...
Have you forgotten your duties?
Oh, heavens no, but I have higher duties now.
And your child?
Oh, my child, what of it?
Your child is crying for you.
Oh, my child, oh God, I'm earthbound. Oh, there's pain in my breast, this anguish. What is it?
Don't you know?
No.
It is remorse.
Is that remorse?
Yes. And it follows every neglected duty, every pleasure, even the most innocent, if innocent pleasures exist, which seems doubtful, and every suffering inflicted upon one's fellow beings.
There is no remedy?
Yes, but only one. It consists in doing your duty.
You look like a demon when you speak that word duty. And what do I do if I have 2 duties?
Meet one first, and then the other.
The highest first. Therefore, you look after my child, and I shall do my duty.
Your child is suffering because it misses you. Can you bear to know that a human being is suffering for your sake?
Oh, no, strife has entered my soul. This is rent in 2, and the heart's being pulled in opposite directions.
Such, life's little discord.
Oh, how it is pulling me apart.
If you could only know how I have spread sorrow and ruin around me by the exercise of my calling. And note that I say calling, which carries with it the highest duty of all, then you would not even touch my hand.
What do you mean?
I had a father who put his whole hope on me as his only son, destined to continue his enterprise. I ran away from the business college. My father grieved himself to death. My mother wanted me to be religious. I could not do what she wanted, and she disowned me. I had a friend who resisted me through trying days of need. And that friend acted as a tyrant against those on whose behalf I was speaking and writing. And I had to strike down my friend and benefactor in order to save my soul. Since then I have had no peace. Men call me devoid of honour, infamous. And it does not help that my conscience says, "You've done right." For in the next moment it is saying, "You have done wrong." Such is life.
Come with me into the desert.
Your child!
I'm sorry. These are my children, they all are. By themselves they are good, but if they only come together, then they quarrel and turn into demons. Farewell.